Hey, what's up guys, it's Liam on CSGO Station back with a comparison video. The first one went so insanely well and you guys let me know so many times that you wanted to see another comparison between certain guns. We're going to do the GALIL and the FAMAS comparisons between the CT and T weapons. Do be sure to let me know in the comments if there's other comparisons or breakdowns you want to see, either or. I love doing both. And be sure to drop a like if you enjoyed the channel. You can also drop a cheeky subscribe if you feel like it, but we're going to jump straight into it. We're going to go straight away with the damage for the GALIL. Bear in mind I have done the FAMAS already, so I won't show as many FAMAS stats, but I will compare them, of course. So the GALIL at close range is going to do 119 damage to the head if the enemy is unarmored. If they are armored, it will be 92. Chest and arm, if unarmored, is 29. Armored is 23. Abdomen and pelvis, a lot more damage, as with a lot of the guns, is 37 if unarmored and 22 as armored. The leg is always the same damage as far as I can tell with every single gun. Between unarmored and armored for this gun, it's 22 damage. This gun shoots 666 rounds per minute. It has a lot of extra capacity and reloads in 2.6 seconds. So in terms of the ammo and reload, it's actually really good. But I'm going to tell you the advantages over the FAMAS. It's got the largest magazine capacity out of the two with 35 rounds. I think the FAMAS only has 25. One disadvantage I'm going to throw straight out there, because this is why I don't like the GALIL, is the spray control is more sideways and downwards and upwards compared to a lot of other guns, and I simply hate the gun personally. Some of you might love it and you can let me know if you do and why, but personally can't use it. It's the cheapest rifle available other than the Scout at $2,000. It's got the highest rate of fire, which I actually didn't know, and it's got great penetration power, just the same as all the ARs, which is at 200%. It apparently does have lower recoil compared to the AK-47, but honestly, I can't stand this gun. The GALIL has 77.5% armor penetration, which is 7.5% more than the FAMAS, so it makes it better at damaging people that have got armor on. It's apparently more accurate than the FAMAS, unless the FAMAS is in burst mode, but if it is in burst mode, it's not accurate anyway. So you can't really compare them, stats are not really helpful. It's got a faster reload time as well than the FAMAS. It's got the same ammunition type, which is 5.56mm, but that really doesn't help you at all. The same rounds per minute, as I mentioned before, with 666, which seems to be consistent with a lot of guns in the game. Both weapons cannot fire underwater, which is a great stat I've read somewhere. Not very helpful for CSGO though, and they do have the same base damage. The advantages that the FAMAS actually has over the GALIL is that there's not a burst fire mode, but again, no one uses it because it's really not that helpful. You don't move quite as fast. You only move 210 units per second, which is around 75% max movement speed, maybe 80, and the FAMAS is just a little bit more at 220 units. It does have a slower rate of fire again than when the FAMAS is in burst mode, but as I mentioned multiple times, no one actually uses it. Same as with all the ARs, the tagging power is 56%, so if you shoot someone with this weapon, it will tag them for 56% of their maximum speed, so they'll be easier to shoot for a few seconds. That is all the stats, guys, that need to be compared between these two guns. Personally, I prefer the FAMAS, but not in the burst mode. I find the GALIL recoil very hard to control, although it is cheaper and does have more ammo, so it's definitely more effective if you can get better with the gun. Let me know what you want me to compare next time in the comment section down below. Be sure to subscribe if you guys enjoy the channel. Have a great day as always. Take care and peace, people.